So guys, these are my 30-litre pots that I'll be planting these today to show you what the way I'm doing it. And I'm going to do them at a bit of a staggered stage because my compost got wet and it's hard to sieve. I've also got bloodfish and bone meal, I've got potato fertiliser, and I've got my homemade compost sieved to 4 mil with some multi-purpose compost and a little bit of peat moss that I've got left over. So I'm going to use that to layer up, but I'll try and do this with one hand to show you what I'm going to do. So these have got some of the more coarser bits of my homemade compost in the bottom with a 2-inch layer of sieved compost. I am now going to add half a handful of potato fertiliser in each of the tubs, and I'm going to get the same, it's not a large handful, of bloodfish and bone and about half of a handful in each as I've done there, and then give it a little mix in as so. Then here are the seed potatoes that I've been chitting. Chitting just means they've been left in a bright sunny place so that they form these little chits there, which are where the potatoes are going to sprout from. And I've picked 8, so 4 for each of the tubs. You want your chits to face up as much as possible. So the first one I put in is at 9 and 3 o'clock, so that I know where they are when I cover the next layer, and the same in this one. So you can use your handles as your guide so you know where they are if you get distracted and have to go back to them. So the same. Then I'm going to fill these another third of the way up, and I'll show you what I've done then. As you can see, I've filled them both to 2/3 full. I'm going to repeat what I did on the previous part. I'm going to get a handful of potato fertiliser. This is I just bought it off Amazon. And then bloodfish and bone, which is available in most garden centres or things like Home and Bargain in their flower section, Wilkinson's, B&M's. So if you haven't got homemade compost, you can just use normal compost. There's no in bags. And the good advantage, if you empty out your bag on the ground and then mix in your potato fertiliser and your bloodfish and bone meal, so you get a bag like that, empty it out, but then turn it inside out so that it's black, put a couple of slits in the bottom. You can just top it up and do the same with your bag, and then just put it to one side, so you can just recycle and save you forking out on pots as well and buckets and things. Sorry for the noise, it's just about starting to rain. So as before, you see me go 3 and 9 o'clock. Now we go 12 and 6 o'clock on both, and then fill up till about here on the side of the tubs. This is so that it can settle when it's watering and it'll fill up. And also later on in the year I'll put a rape straw mulch on the top to keep the moisture in, because the plastic tubs will get hot and they'll evaporate the water quicker. So if we put a mulch on when we do water, it'll hold the moisture for longer, which will give us a better crop of potatoes. So all I'm going to do now is fill up the tubs like I've just said, and then I'm going to give them a water. So I'll show you that afterwards. Speak to you soon, bye. So guys, these are the 2 buckets I've just done, which are Charlotte, and they went in today. And these are the 4 buckets I did 2 weeks ago, which were Pentland Javelin. And I've just noticed the first signs of the potatoes coming through, which is really good news, as they're the first earlies. I'm going to have to cover them with fleece today, just to give them protection, because we're due a frost on Sunday night, and I'd rather them have that protection now than get knocked back. So that's how it looks. 6 down, another 24 tubs to go with different varieties. I will keep you up to date on our progress and how it's doing. That's all from John and Hayley from the Reddish Rascals. Till next time, goodbye.